NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Tampa. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Here's Zach Moss, who played high school football downstate near Miami. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They were just trying to get their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Matt Hawk now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
On first down, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down, here's Fournette. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Ryan Succop for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Allen's throw is complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. 29 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the...
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 83 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Succop for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it through.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to not get free.
Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The big back Leonard Fournette able to push his way in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills cut lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Second and 9. On play action, now Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, they picked up the first down. but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Hello, hello.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Queendom vibes. Well, hello, hello.
Catch the football, but not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans.
Touchdown. There we go.
And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Suckham. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Killing them today. We killing them.
So not much time.
I'm looking for a rematch, though. Looking for a rematch.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Out to the 25.
We putting a whooping on Ty2evil. I don't want to do
come to
that.
the line to start their next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
He needs to choose another team. I think so. I think so.
He's had his way so far, but on that last one,
putting the whooping on him nice and early.
A final shot before half for Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Oh, let me see. Okay, why is that delayed though? Man, that was really delayed. But I see it though. Alright, I see everything.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Okay.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Allen. Got his man complete.
What?
It's Sanders.
How you didn't make that man lose that ball like that? He didn't.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out.
Fumble last time. Better be careful. Better be careful.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Off the mark, behind him, incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to...
Oh, no. No. It's a bad habit to go for the hit stick. It's a bad habit. I gotta stop.
They put into their passing game because it was evident right there.
Bad habit.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Get out of here.
Deep ball, second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And again, it's Allen. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? He ain't do nothing special. He ain't do nothing special.
Deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
We gotta go back up by 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, come on, man. I was trying to kneel.
inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I don't know about that, baby. I don't know about that.
The ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground.
Whoa. What? Wait. What?
2-yard loss, and it
Hold up.
I'm getting a sense of the momentum of
That's not what I clicked, though.
Since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
Oh, man.
And the Bills will take over the football.
I like that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Let's go.
Allen gonna throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
What?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What?
Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Well, They scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive.
My haters have arrived.
Sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. 7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. We have played.
I gotta score.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Here's a give to Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now Leonard Fournette. This time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Play action, now it's Brady. Throw right side.
What?
By Godwin.
What? What are these throws? What?
Now Brady.
We out.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A handoff to Fournette. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa.
Here we go. Here we go.
A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
There we go. Score.
Lead now up to 14.
What's going on?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, not that. Not that either.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's going
what?
to for Beasley.
What? Yo, what happened to my wait. What happened to my defense? Where'd they go?
Show of arm strength right there. That
what just happened?
A long time, and it was on target too.
Oh man, yo, I just got cheated. What just happened?
Lead down now to a touchdown.
I wasn't even out there. I'm playing as a lineman, so what just happened? Yo, this shit wild, man. Yo, yo. Oh man, the fuckery, man, the fuckery. The fuckery. No, he threw a long pass. My defense should have been out there. No one was out there. No one followed him. No one was already out there. Yeah.
Looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. From the 32 now. Here's first.
No, you should have seen it. It was, I don't even know what happened. It's like all my dudes just got like a bug and just said, yeah, we're not going to do anything. It's just like the whole defense said, nah.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight
we don't want to play defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun give to Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still good.
What you doing, man? Don't do that. Told you. He ain't doing it right if he ain't run somebody over. He has to run somebody over.
Now another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy.
I'll kick a motherfucking field goal. I don't even care.
9 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Fournette once more on 2nd down.
Spin move.
25 now at the 24. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This is Fournette.
Touchdown, baby! Touchdown!
26 yards.
Here we go. Finding a way.
And the lead now up to 14.
Here we go. Two touchdown lead. All over it again. That's how we want it.
Now it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Get it out of reach.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
My haters have arrived.
The Bills come to the line to start their next
Prevent. He's not going to like that. He's not going to like that at all.
When you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters. They'll make some adjustments.
I'll take it.
During this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's going to let it fly.
Get off of that, man. Oh, he lucky that wasn't interception.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is
that should have been picked off.
Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, I didn't pick that off, Dean.
Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Escaping the pressure right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run with Fournette.
Playoff Lenny, baby. Playoff Lenny. There you go. Playoff Lenny.
Now as his sensational afternoon continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Fournette. Yeah, this will leave him a nice
playoff Lenny. Going for another touchdown. We're going for another one. I'm running the score up. I'm running the score up. I'm calling timeouts and I'm running the score up.
Better than picking up the first down because in college football the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Playoff Lenny, that's his nickname. You know, once we got into the playoffs last season, not the season just passed, but the season we won the Super Bowl, everybody was calling him Playoff Lenny because he just got better with each game. Oh. Yep, I'm gonna call another timeout. He not gonna like that. He not gonna like that. My cousin gonna be mad as shit. Yo, he's just gonna run the score up. Playoff Lenny.
Have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember,
Yes, it is overkill.
Hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point up and good by Sucker.
Rematch. Yo, Ty, rematch. I don't know if you can hear me. You better pick somebody else.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
There's Josh Allen getting out of the pocket. Did not save you. Does not save you.
Back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to...
Vita Vea with the interception?
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
Vita Vea.
Now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
That deserves a shot of Casamigos.
Put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Tequila.
They accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Bucks win. Bucks win. Two touchdowns. Where Lenny at? Huh? How many touchdowns he had? Look at that. 5 touchdowns, baby. 5 touchdowns. That's how we playing. That's how we playing today. Come on. What's up? Send him another John. What's up? Got an extra life today. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he gonna pick them. I'm picking my Bucks. Ain't nothing changing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today we've got a good
put that snow on the ground. Make it interesting. Let's put that snow on the ground.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in Foxborough. fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got some space here. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I almost see more of them trying to get him the football out of the
Come on, come on.
What he can do in open
Let's
space,
go.
And they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
What?
This is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's going to have a Packers.
Can't play in no snow. Let's see.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
He talking
A lot
shit.
of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
What?
Rodgers' throw taken in by
Come
Adams.
on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. This is
what?
15. Touchdown. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 43 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
I got something for him.
You always worry about the plant
It's
foot
cool.
in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It's cool. I got something
Now
for
after
him.
the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a good-looking return.
Oh no! Oh my God! Block me!
Across the 35.
Oh no! We had it. We had it. We had it. That was about to be a run back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their
I changed it. I changed it from my stadium to. I wanted to play in the snow. That's literally the only reason why.
Offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start
That's
winning
literally
first down,
the
you win
only
second
reason
down.
why.
And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Second down, back to Fournette.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's Brady to throw. Room to run past midfield. And Brady able to get down as he picks up a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now he'll throw with Brady. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dean Lowry able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
So,
2nd and 12.
On the run, it's Fournette. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Brady now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Aaron Stokes.
And the Packers will take over here. As
I don't know what just happened right there.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
yeah,
Now it's 2nd and
mistake
9.
on that one. I was being greedy.
Here's Rodgers. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And Crosby missed it. No good. Wide to the left for Crosby. And this
The hell happened right there?
where it is.
Now, this was a clear day in September. I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but
Let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
On first down, Bernard.
No, what was I doing? It just feels like Bernard not as good as a runner as Leonard Fournette. It just feels that way. You can just feel it. It's crazy. Look at this. It's just different. It's just he's not as fast. He's smaller. He should be faster, but he's not. It's so weird.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, little ass Bernard. So little.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the
I ain't got that muscle on it. Need some muscle. You know? How he get through the block? The hell?
Look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
I'm going to hit you all.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
Brady gonna go on 4th down. And it's
what? Yeah. Fucking Mike Evans of all people. Mike Evans, really? Wow, they just chipped me. Yo.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
Wow. They just, yo, why they just cheat me like that, though? Mike Evans clearly had the ball.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Yo, man.
Cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Oh, man.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, as the first half is winding down.
Oh, man,
the Packers
man.
will extend their lead here just before halftime. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is
What?
incomplete.
Come on, man.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. He completes it to Evans. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before half for Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we've hit.
I hate that every time, both back to back, every time we play, I'm always receiving the ball. I don't understand that shit.
Lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going.
Yeah, it does. I actually don't like to receive the ball in the beginning. I like to be able to get the ball in the second half just in case I am losing, which I am. So now I don't have that opportunity.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Got a man, it's Tunyon.
And he'll be out of bounds.
No, it's not bad. It's just strategy. It's just part of my strategy. That's all. That's all it is. I'd rather be on the defense just in case, you know. That's be on the defense in the beginning, and if I stop him, I stop him. If I don't, I got something to work with. At least in the second half. Just saying.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
What?
And that's complete to Adams.
Why was 35? He had his back turned and everything. It was weird.
Adams, 26 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point.
Exactly what happened to him last time. I was up 21.
And it is now 21-0.
See if I can come back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yeah, that's what we're going to avoid.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now as you...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
There we go.
Leonard Fournette, for a big back, he can cover a lot of ground, and he showed off the athleticism there as he broke off a big one.
Extra point put through by Sucker.
Here we go.
The lead will be cut down to 14.
Gotta stop his pass plays, that's all.
It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
There we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Oh, here you go.
Mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Tackle him!
From the contact.
Oh, man, yo.
Pickup of 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Rodgers going to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And down to the 27-yard line.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Now Rodgers.
There we go.
Fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Oh, shit. He did
Their
flips.
passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. From the 16, Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone,
Oh, wow, I'm
made sure the quarterback
disappointed.
saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it here with Bernard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Brady. To Evans on the slant. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. Takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left.
Why my guy was... Oh, man. Well, playing in the snow backfired on me because all my guys are moving super slow. There we go. At least something happened.
Yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Well, I wonder if I can get this guy to run this all the way back.
This one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
I'll be right there, man. I'll be right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Ronan. Maybe
puts it on the carpet.
What?
The Packers pick it up.
Yo.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And he has great
Yo, he coughed the ball up.
There was no catching.
Giovanni Bernard is trash.
But there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle,
wow.
But not in this case.
I can't believe this shit. Wow, he's so bad. Like,
the lead all the way up to 27. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
oh, shit, man. I'm not doing that play. He garbage.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next
Fuck
possession. On first down, Brady.
Here we go.
Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneers.
Here we go.
Touchdown.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now down to 20. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Bucs offense set to begin this possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of it's just because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the line
just trying to score some points at this point.
They come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that will be called.
No!
The end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
It's not what I was trying to do.
Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
Oh my goodness. Yo.
Sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to.
Hey, come on. The fuck?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Still down by 20.
extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes
let's go.
You tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
There we go.
Extra point up and good.
Too little, too late, though. I mean, it's a minute 16. Unless he fumble, interception. Unless one of those things happens. Yeah, it ain't gonna be.
And this one's gonna be covered up by the Packers.
Yeah, see.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed.
Oh, okay. They can do that all game, though. Like, come on.
Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The give is to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Charles, why didn't they just
playing like I know what I'm doing, right?
Question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Packer pressure and down.
Well, man, at least I made it look better than what it was.
That clock continues to run.
Oh, he called timeout.
With 2 ticks left.
This bull crazy. Fucking Ty, you fucking as shit.
One final try now for Brady. And he's going to go down again. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes
Good
their
one,
job
good one.
that
You got
much
me
easier.
good. You got in
They're
front
scoring that many
early.
points
My
allows them to
mistakes.
play with a totally different style and a different
Win,
flow.
lose, we take a shot. Ah, man. Ah, that's crazy. 3 touchdowns. Is he gonna play again? Do we got time for another one? Time is it? 8 o'clock. Yes, I do. Fuck that. Fuck that. LA Rams? Nah. Ha! Trust. Lamar Jackson. Do I want to do that though? And play with the Ravens.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams
Be right
emerging
back.
from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, out at the 39.
All right, I'm back.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short.
All right, let's go, let's go.
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
Come on. What?
The linebacker picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there was the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink.
What was that?
About attacking.
What was that? What was that tackle just now?
Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down at
what just happened?
A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
Yeah, that definitely did.
You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 11.
All right, let's go. What are you running?
From the gun,
okay.
It's Rodgers. Incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tunyon
there to make the grab.
He runs that more than once. I got something for that.
Crosby with the extra point.
No, you don't run it just that one time, once he.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well,
it's my right side is the best side to run on. Number 55 be stopping those runs, stopping my good ones anyway.
It's a first down and more for Dobbins, and all the way out to the 46.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
throwing on first down. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
We're not going to run to that, to my left side. We're just not. We're just not. I don't see any purpose. Look at 55. He chased me down. He got away from the block. Like, nah, I don't like it. So
that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers.
Come on, J.K. Is it J.K. Dobbins? That's his name? Oh, okay. Fine by me.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I'm not even scrambling with one of the best scramblers in the game. I'm not even. I haven't even done that. At some point, I need to, though, right?
In this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Rodgers going to return it for his end zone.
What are you doing?
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Well, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That wasn't an interception?
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. 7 yards the pick up there.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the
I'll take it.
That's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. There he goes left side. And he will bring
there we go.
a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
But,
So from one end zone all
but
the
why
way
though?
to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
What you mean, but why though? What you mean? Run that thing all the way back.
What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
So I got
Your boy Old Mo, you
some
said momentum, right?
Old Mo,
raw
I think he's
paper
limping across at the end
and
because of that distance, but he made it.
some green stuff, but it smells the same. But they saying I'm being told it's not much THC in it. I don't understand. I'm talking. You do that?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the
Try to
touchdown.
force it in. Can't do that all the time, so. But he tried it. Thought he had it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
You gotta stay on his man Tunyon right here.
Pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to
I'm on
rest.
Tunyon's ass now.
On first down, Rodgers.
What?
Finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
This is Jones. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown.
Shit, man.
Robert Tonyan with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Now Crosby for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Sucks, man.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man, it's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Shit. Trying to get away from that first dude. He came right through.
What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Oh, man.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here. As they'll
not what I meant to do. I pressed it way too early.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually...
Hey, you still there? Oh, 8:30. You said 8:30.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers flushed out right, and his throw is going to be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Into a double team.
Here we go.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
I'll take that. There we go.
This back, it's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine
there we go.
Is too many because how many times have we seen a team go?
My haters have arrived in the chat.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Come on, your ass.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, yes.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it.
On second down now, it's Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run it.
There we go.
That one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get
Yo,
started.
Ty, can you hear me?
A full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Nah, you can't hear me. All right. I didn't think you could hear me.
Rodgers going to throw. His throw in.
On your ass all by myself.
Still not connected on a single pass in the second half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the
Huh?
whys, the wherefores, bottom line. Got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
Oh yeah. I know how to do that. Yeah. What do you mean? I know how to do that. Right. But you sound clear now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. And they get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
I mean, you can't. Yeah.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but
After this game.
He takes it inside the 40.
All right, hold on, Ty. Here we go.
Some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
I was doing something, Ty, just as you did that. I was doing something.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Rodgers again now. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their
All right, Queendom vibes. I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining.
Second half tone setter.
Indeed, and now the tone they wanted.
Always. I always can. They always can hear me. I have my settings like that. It's already set up like that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I ain't even think about something. I ain't even been running with fucking Lamar Jackson.
Past the 20.
I'm trying to perform everybody.
Ravens touchdown.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Yeah, he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 75 yards.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
You hear the fan? Is it loud?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, I was having a hard time. My mistake was picking the snow.
Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go.
I didn't even see him. That's crazy. I wasn't even paying attention to him. I'm looking at my receivers and shit. And here he comes.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to
that's how it really works, I guess, right?
End up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that
What?
And he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front.
But he broke that tackle for first round on
Those who
his own.
forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks.
Oh, we out.
A double team may be in order.
We out. We
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big pickup there on the scramble.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on
Yo,
that one
55
It doesn't
is
matter whether you're actually on the field
annoying, dog. God damn.
This guy is sheer excitement.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Under what pressure, though? That's just that under pressure. Under, I don't know. It just didn't seem like a lot of pressure. Right.
7th play of this drive.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna switch from Twitch to YouTube. I think I'm gonna do that.
And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
It's easy.
Rashawn Gary able to disrupt yet another pass play.
People don't even need to make a profile. I don't think they do. They might have to, but Now to join the chat, you gotta have a channel, which is stupid, but whatever. But it's just easier. You send that link out for Twitch, people click on it, that shit gonna be like, yeah, you want to use our app? You want to use our app? We should watch it on our app. Like, everybody don't want to download the app, but everybody has YouTube. You know what I mean? That's just standard on every phone.
And they were able to get it done.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Just a yard.
That'd be the worst one.
Carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback.
Tunyon boy, didn't have my back in there.
With him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Tunyon boy keep getting open.
Forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to
shit.
In this one, that was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
How he catch me? The hell?
All the way down inside the 30-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident. Because you can see
trying to take Lamar out, huh?
Body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Shit, like, yeah, I'm gonna hit stick everyone.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want
out of reach.
To the challenge.
Out of reach? Come on, man. Lamar they really got him not accurate in this show.
That guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Remember, that tackle used to be an automatic face mask. Yeah, they changed it, but I remember that being the case back in what? It's good.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. They'll take this to the other side of midfield.
That wasn't out.
Going out of bounds. So in Raven territory.
That was definitely out, though.
At the 47. Now Rodgers.
How?
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the
but
way
how, though? How did he?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Got a man open. It's out.
What?
Touchdown. Green Bay.
Yo. No, that was corny. Every other time he get pushed, ball come right out.
That's why you got to start out there, throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Huh? The hell are they talking about? Definitely fielded cleanly.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
What? What was that? Yo, they got Lamar Jackson. Hilariously inaccurate. The nigga was 5 yards in front of him. He still threw the ball like that, though.
If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning.
What? What? How I fall? Come on, man. Come on, man. This shit funny, man. What is happening?
No other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I'm going to just go ahead and punt it. Make you have to go down the length of the
Here's
field.
Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, it's Rodgers.
Yeah, Where you going?
Going out of bounds. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. There he goes.
What?
Inside.
36 not fast at all.
Packers. Aaron Jones, 79 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
All right.
Now
You
after
got
the
it.
touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's down.
Yo, why did John?
A few times here today. This runs
That John not opening up like it should.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end.
Here we go, baby! There we go!
Final minute of the 4th. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field for 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good. The 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your
There we
team.
go.
What is your strength? Because so
There we go.
you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
2 out of 3. There we go.
Points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about
All right, I'm done.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. All right. All right, so we're done here. Thanks for tuning in. I went two out of 3. 2 W's. I'll take them. Good night.